All right. Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday morning. Let's see here. I know there's definitely some announcements. So I know on I think it's March 4th, Lisa Taylor is going to be teaching a master class that focuses on inversions. If that's something that you've been trying to work on perfecting in your own practice or finding ways that you can work on finding that core strength that you need to allow yourself to successfully invert in a way that is really integrated, that would be a wonderful class for you to look into. We'll just leave it at that. Let's come on into child's pose. So your knees are wide, hips to your heels, your forehead resting on your mat, and starting to find your breath. So we are still in the winter season, the season of trying to lean on our wisdom and our resources and not wasting those resources. Thank you, Candy. So learning when to utilize your energy and your resources and your reach, and when to hold back. Finding that balance between what you give and what you receive, especially during this season of hibernation. But as you maybe have noticed in the last week or so, there's been that kind of echo of spring right around the corner. So I don't know if you notice when the trees start to kind of reach a little bit as the weather starts to fluctuate. At least where we live right now, it seems like it's been the theme for the last few years of this warming up and then this cooling back down. So you might be feeling some of that itching of spring in your own being. So as you tap into your wisdom, maybe ask yourself, what is your vision for the coming year? That vision for the coming year does not necessarily need to be in action. It could very well be that what your vision is for the coming year is rest, is freedom, is ease. As you connect deeply within yourself, what's there? And whatever has bubbled up for you, whatever that intention is for you during your practice today, take a moment and turn your palms up to the sky and offer out that intention, tapping into your wisdom, finding that balance of what you give and what you receive. Or perhaps, what is your vision for the coming year? And then inhale, turning those palms down to the earth, lifting up into a tabletop position on hands and knees. And we're going to take the right leg back behind, allowing the ball of your foot to rest onto the earth. So your leg is long behind you, curling the toes under. And as you inhale, roll your hip open to the right, smearing your foot down to your mat. And then exhale back to the ball of the foot, roll to the outer edge, letting your hip kind of sag to the earth. Inhale, roll that hip open to the right. Exhale, rolling it down, letting it sink towards the earth. Yep, that inhale to lift, rolling it open. Exhale to sink it down. Couple more. Just inhale, rolling it open. Yep, and that exhale, rolling it down. Now this time, inhale, roll that hip open, reach your right arm up to the sky. So coming into a half side plank. And as you press that right foot down onto the earth, feel a sense of squeezing your inner thighs in towards your pubic bone, really finding that core stability and strength. Nice. And let that right leg reach up away from the earth. So finding that, half side plank. And you might wobble. That's okay. That's a part of finding the balance. If you'd like, you can bend that right knee, reaching your right hand for the ankle. Kicking that right foot back into your hand. Breathing into your right shoulder, the collarbone, listening to your body and what it needs. Maybe it's a little rest or a break. And then inhale, reach that right leg back, lower your right hand down to the earth, keeping your right leg lifted. We're going to curl the left toes under, coming up and back into a one-legged downward dog with that right leg in the air. Heel to your bum, lift and twist that right hip open to the right. Get a nice big stretch here. Feel that right knee reaching back, softening your hips up and back. One more deep breath in. Exhale, right knee into your nose. Step that right foot forward between your hands. Wiggling your left foot back a little bit to give you some more distance between your right foot and your left foot. Up high onto your fingertips, as high as you can be on your fingertips. We're going to take an inhale, bend your knees, letting that left knee come down onto the earth. Roll your shoulders back, open your heart. And then exhale, push your hips back, straightening that right leg wherever you can go. Yep, keep that left knee down. Inhale, bend that right knee, open your heart. Feel a squeezing in through your inner thighs. Exhale, those hips back, folding over the right leg. Yep, inhale, bend the knee, roll the shoulders back, inner thighs are strong. Exhale, those hips back, fold it over. One more time, inhale, bend the knee, open the heart. Exhale, those hips up and back. We're going to stay here. So your left knee is down. Let your right leg stretch forward, but can you have your hips in alignment? So if you need to, you can scoot that right foot a little bit further forward so your hips are nice and stacked. Maybe up onto some blocks. You can have a little bit of a bend into your right knee if you need to. And just breathe, reaching your heart out towards your right toes. Breathing into the back line of your right leg. During the winter season, there's certain meridian lines that are highlighted. So from a Chinese medicine perspective, it's called the bladder meridian, which is the back line of our body, from the tips of our toes all the way back along the calf, the hamstrings, up the back of the sacrum, the back muscles of the body, and ending really at the eyebrow ridge in the front. As you're breathing into this line of musculature, go ahead and let your foot roll out and in. Yep, so just rolling that leg, helping you to break up some of those adhesions there that you're feeling that are a little tighter in this line. So still in that warming up, that integration phase of the practice. And then pause with your toes up to the sky. Bend your right knee, crawl your hands forward. Let your left toes curl under, your left knee lifts up. You're going to do a few little bounces into your right knee. Still breathing, nice ujjayi breaths, moving in and moving out. And then when you feel like you're ready, allow that bounce to bring you forward, floating your left leg up to the sky. And then exhale, let your left foot join your right foot at the head of the mat. Fold and hang. Nice heavy head. Yep, you can make that box with your arms. Breathing into both back lines and noticing the difference between your right leg and your left leg. Probably feeling a lot more open on that right side after doing the hamstring stretches there. And now let your fingertips release down to the earth. Slowly, slowly curl all the way up to stand. And as you come all the way up to stand, inhale those arms up to the sky. Exhale as you gather your hands into heart center. And take a moment to close your eyes to bring your awareness inward. Tapping into yourself. Finding that intention that's there for the practice today. Tapping into your wisdom. Asking yourself, what is your vision? What's there for you today? And whatever that is, even if it's not clear, let's offer out one collective Om to our intentions together. Deep breath in. Inhale those arms to the sky. Exhale, fold all the way down to the earth. Inhale, find a halfway lift. And then exhale, just fold back down to the earth again. Inhale again, find that halfway lift. Exhale, let your heart just fold back down to your legs. Now, can you inhale, ripple out to a halfway lift so your heart reaches forward last? Exhale, the heart leads the way into your fold. Inhale, can you ripple your spine out to that halfway lift? Exhale, the heart leads the way into your fold. Again, inhale, feel a rippling out to that halfway lift. And now exhale to a high plank position. Hold the plank. Nice solid plank, your shoulders right over top of your wrists. Inner thighs are strong. If you need to, you can bring your knees to the earth. We're going to take an inhale, reach your heart forward, broaden through your collarbones. Exhale, curl your tail under, bring your chin in, find a crunch here in the air. Inhale, back to your plank. Exhale, crunch, tail under, chin in, belly strong. Inhale to your plank. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale to your plank. Exhale, find that crunching in. Inhale to your plank. Exhale, crunch it in. One more time. Inhale, plank. Exhale, the knees down, hips back, child's pose. Let your hips rock side to side. And now let your head lift up. Peek forward between your hands. You're going to inhale, slide yourself forward and lift up into a cobra. And then exhale those hips back to your heels. And inhale, lifting up into a tabletop on hands and knees. So now your left leg is going to reach back. You're on the ball of the foot. Inhale, roll that left hip open to the left, smearing the foot down. Exhale, back to the ball of the foot. Let that hip sag to the earth. Yep. Inhale, roll it open to the left. Exhale, twist it over to the right. Inhale, roll it open. Exhale, twist it down. Inhale, roll it open. Exhale, twist it down. Now this time, inhale, roll it open. Reach that left arm up to the sky, finding your side plank. Press that left foot down. Feel a hugging in through your inner thighs to find your stability. And then once you have it, lift that left leg up. If you wobble, all good. If you're feeling pretty secure here, bend your left knee, reach your left hand for the ankle, kicking that left leg back. So oppositionally, we also have a line running through the front of our body, the kidney meridian. So we're going to focus on finding that balance front to back here today. And then release that left leg, lower your left hand down to the earth, but keep that left leg lifted, up and back, one-legged dog, left leg in the air. Heel to your bum, twist your hip open, breathing into your left leg. Reach that left leg up and back to give you that stretch through the left side of your body. One more, inhale, exhale, knee to your nose, place that left foot between your hands. Wiggle your right foot back to give you some more distance between your feet. And then lower that left knee down. Let's start here. Inhale, bend your left knee. Let your shoulders roll back. I know I said your left knee a bunch of times. It's okay. Hips back, folding over your left leg. We're going to inhale, bend that left knee. Roll the shoulders back, open the heart. Exhale those hips back. As you're going through this and lifting your chest up, feel a hugging in through your inner thighs to protect your back. Exhale those hips back. Inhale, bend the knee, inner thighs are strong, lift the heart. Exhale those hips back. One more time, inhale to bend, open the heart. Exhale those hips back, stay here. Scoot your left foot forward so you're up onto your right knee and your hips are stacked over top of each other. You might want some blocks if you have them, or you can always bend your left knee a little bit if you need to here. Reach your heart out to your left toes and fold. Breathe here into this hamstring stretch, that back line. Yep. Nice. And go for it. Roll that leg out and in. Yep. So the bladder being that container, that holding or letting go when we need to, right? Knowing when to hold on and when to let go. And now pause that rolling. Bend your left knee. Allow your right toes to curl under, knee lifts. We're going to find those little bounces. We're still breathing, nice full breaths in, complete breaths out, and then allow yourself to spring forward, right leg up to the sky. And that right foot joins the left foot, fold and hang. Heavy head. Melt through the spine. Breathe into those hamstrings, that back line of your body across your sacrum. Feeling the back line of those erector spinae muscles all the way up your neck, all the way up the back of your head, ending at the eyebrow ridge. And then release your hands down to the earth. Slowly inhale, curl all the way up to stand again. Let those arms reach up to the sky, lift the heart. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, find that rippling out to your halfway lift. Exhale to high plank again. Hold the plank one last time. Here in your plank position, take an inhale. Exhale, pull that right knee into your nose. Inhale to your plank, 2 feet down. Exhale, left knee in. Inhale to your plank. Exhale that right knee in. Inhale to your plank. Last time, left knee in. Inhale to your plank. Exhale the knees down, hips back, look forward. Inhale, slide all the way through, lift the chest up. Exhale, hips to your heels, curl the toes, downward dog pose. Bicycle those legs. Feel the weight of your hips up and back. And if you feel like you can't get the weight of your body out of your hands and out of your shoulders, bend your knees a little bit to reach those sits bones up and back. Yeah, one more deep breath in. Exhale, empty it out. Feet to your hands any way you want to get them there. Inhale, halfway lift, ripple it out there. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Reach the heart up to the sky. Exhale, fold to the earth. Inhale, ripple it out halfway. Exhale, chaturanga. Keep the heart open. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Weight back into those hips. Broaden the collarbones. Ease in the neck. One more inhale here. Empty it out, feet to hands. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Reach the heart, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, ripple out halfway. Chaturanga, heart open as you lower. Deep breath in, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Weight back into those hips. Ease in the shoulders. Ease in the neck. One more inhale. Empty it out, feet to hands. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up, lift up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Chaturanga, empty those lungs. Inhale, upward facing, beautiful. Exhale, downward facing. Let it go. Find ease. One more inhale, empty it out, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up, lift the heart. Exhale to the earth. Inhale, halfway. Chaturanga, empty it out. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Those sighs helping us to tap into that ease, that parasympathetic. One more inhale, empty it out, feet to hands. Inhale halfway, exhale, fold it down. We're going to bend the knees, Utkatasana, stay here. In your Utkatasana, turn those palms forward. We're going to do our little flow. Inhale, exhale, fold, sweep the arms back. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, fold and sweep. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sweep. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, fold to the earth. Inhale, halfway. Chaturanga. Deep breath in, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Right foot forward. Come on up into warrior one. We're going to hang out for the first one. Find that squeezing in of your inner thighs, helping you to square those hips. Let's take the hands around behind the back. Interlace the hands. Roll the shoulders back. Lift your heart up to the sky. Pull the hands down. Breathe here. Can you feel that inhale, lifting your heart up? That exhale to soften the shoulder blades. Again, that inhale to lift. Exhale to soften. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Left foot forward. Taking that moment to be here. Inner thighs hugging in. Reach those arms behind your back. Roll the shoulders back. Pull the hands down. Feel that inhale, lifting the heart. Exhale, ease of the shoulder blades. Yep. That inhale to feel that lift. Exhale to find that ease. Again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arms to the sky. Move through chaturanga. Deep breath in, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Ease in the neck. Ease in the shoulders. One more inhale. Empty it out, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold it down. Bend those knees. Inhale, Utkatasana, one breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway, chaturanga, empty those lungs. Full inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing. Right foot forward, find that inhale, reach up. You can open the heart at the top and then move through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing. Left foot forward on that pause. Inhale, reach up, lift the heart up, move through chaturanga. Full inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Breathe. If you don't land in downward dog in the same timing as everybody else, no big deal. We're here for a few breaths. One more inhale. Empty it out, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it down. Bend those knees. One inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, ripple it out. Halfway, chaturanga. Deep breath in, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Right foot forward. One deep breath in. Reach up, lift the heart. Move through chaturanga. Deep breath in, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing, left foot forward, full breath in, reach up, lift the heart, move through chaturanga, your vinyasa all the way to downward dog in your timing. Excuse me. Your breath, your pace, your rhythm. Let out a let it go. Oh yeah, one more if you need it. Last breath in here. Empty it out, feet to hands. Inhale, ripple out halfway. Exhale, fold. Bend those knees. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, halfway, chaturanga. Deep breath in, upward facing dog. Open that heart, downward dog. Right foot forward. Inhale, reach up, lift the heart at the top, move through your vinyasa. Taking you to the left side in your timing, your breath. And when you're ready, left foot forward. Inhale, reach up, lift the heart, move through your vinyasa. Sometimes that means skipping a chaturanga. That's okay. Listen to your body and what it's asking you, and maybe even screaming at you about what it needs. One more inhale, empty it out, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. One breath. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Empty those lungs. Inhale, halfway. Fill it up. Exhale, chaturanga. Deep breath in, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Right foot forward. Inhale, reach up. Lift the heart. Move through your vinyasa to the other side. Again, you honor you, your breath, your body. And when you're ready, left foot forward, that inhale to lift you up, move through your flow. Listen to your breath. Let it guide you. And when we get there, let's all collectively deep breath in. Let it go. One more. And let's take the hands, walk them all the way back to your feet. So you end up at the back of the mat in a forward fold. Nice heavy head. Open your feet about as wide as your mat. Bend your elbows and just let your elbows rest onto your quads, your hands in a prayer position. Inhale, let your heart reach forward, broaden across those collarbones. Exhale, curl it in, chin to chest. Inhale, open it up again, finding that supple cow. Exhale, round the arching cat. Inhale, supple cow. Exhale to round. Keep going, finding that give and take, that opening through the front and that opening through the back. A few more times, finding that pulsation, that ebb and flow. Nice. One more. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, fold all the way down to the earth. Nice heavy head. Let's turn the toes out. Lower your bum down, coming into a squat wherever you can go in your squat. Your squat could be right here, right where you were a moment ago with your elbows to your thighs. So you do what you can do. Wherever you are, however high you are, let your hips do a little sway side to side. Nice. And then pause in the middle. Let your right arm reach in front of your right shin. And again, wherever you are, doesn't matter. Left arm up to the sky. Finding a nice twist here. Broaden across that left collarbone. Yep, some of you might be able to turn the palms back and bind around that right shin. If that's nowhere near a possibility, it's okay. Keep your arms open, no problem. And let's all exhale, hands down, hips up to the sky, and just sway your hips side to side. If you know what it feels like to find those figure eights in your pelvis here, go for it, find it. And turn those toes out, back down to your squat. Let that left arm reach in front of the left shin, right arm up to the sky, broadening across those collarbones. Maybe the palms turn back, maybe you find that bind. And if that's not going to happen, it's okay to keep those arms open. Listen to your body. And let's bring those hands down, hips up. Find those figure eights in your pelvis, just wash it away. Awesome. Toe heel those feet, hip width distance apart. Inhale, ripple it out halfway. Walk out to downward facing dog pose. Inhale your right leg up to the sky. Heel to your bum. Lift and twist that hip open. Take another inhale. We're not flipping. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, lift, twist it open. Exhale that knee outside of right upper arm. Pause here or float the weight forward. Find an arm balance. If not, it's okay to lower the left knee down and squeeze those inner thighs in. Yep, connect into your core. Inhale, reach it back. Twist that right hip open again. Exhale, the knee crosses to the left because why the hell not? Kick that right leg over to the left. Spiral the left heel down and reach that left arm up to the sky. Just a little twister here. It's no big deal. It's all good. Lower that left hand down. Right knee into your nose. Inhale, reach it back. Twist it open just last time, I promise. Right foot between your hands. Whoo, just stay here because thank goodness we just find a pause. You know, it feels good. Right upper leg bone drawing back into its socket. And let's inhale, lift up into crescent warrior, crescent lunge. Let those shoulders relax into their sockets. Your arms are reaching up to the sky. Find a settling in. Find an ease here. But engage into those inner thighs. So find that strength, those inner thighs hugging in. We're going to turn the palms forward like we did in our Utkatasana. Inhale, reach the arms back. Stretch the front body. Exhale, fold, sweep the arms by the hips. Inhale, lift it up. Feel that stretch through the front. Exhale, fold and sweep. Inhale again, lift it up. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, lift it up. And now exhale, fly forward, coming into airplane pose. Yep, you can interlace those hands behind your back. Squeeze those shoulder blades in together. Yep. Hands to prayer, finding half moon pose, letting that left hip twist open to the left, left arm up to the sky. Find those inner thighs hugging in here. Maybe bending that left knee and reaching for that left ankle. Yep, almost. And if you went for that bind, unbind, let your right knee bend, step back to warrior two. Yep, arms out to your T. Turn those palms up to the sky, find that broadening across the collarbones. Nice. And just get a sense of if your hips are nice and balanced. And if you need to bring your hands to your hips just to check in, go for it. I know many of you are familiar with that. Nice, we look great. Very good. Can you soften that right knee into that bend a little bit more? Feel the inner thighs hugging in to give you some stability here. Maybe bend that right knee just a little bit deeper. And now inhale, straighten the right leg all the way, arms up to the sky. Bend that right knee, let the arms float down to the earth. Inhale, lift it all the way up. Exhale, soften it down. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Some of you might be able to find that little bounce at the bottom to inhale, lift you up. If not, that's okay, just to lower and lift back up. So you might be able to find that little bounce at the bottom, yep, to bounce you back up. Feels good when you find it, you know? Feels right. One more time. Lift it up, letting your back hand catch your front wrist. I don't know which is right now. And just pull it on back. Breathing into your ribs. And inhale, come on up. Let that right arm reach forward, coming into triangle pose. You can take that left arm, wrap it around behind your back, rolling that left shoulder open, breathing across the collarbone. And really connecting into yourself. This moment, this pose. And reach that left arm back up to the sky. Inhale all the way back up to stand. Turn those toes to face that long edge of your mat. Hands to hips. Inhale the heart to the sky. Exhale, fold it down. If tripod headstand is calling your name, go for it. If not, find that halfway lift through your heart. Crawl your hands forward and find that extended, wide-legged forward fold, letting your heart melt. But yeah, if something else is calling your name, honor that. Listen to your body. Listen to what it needs. Keep breathing. And if your legs are lifted, go ahead and find that straddle position with your legs. Fold at the hips. Bring those feet back down onto the earth. Let's inhale, find a halfway lift. Crawl your hands over to your right foot, keeping your hands inside of your right leg, coming into lizard lunge. So we're going to be facing the head of the mat. Hands inside of that right foot for lizard lunge. Left knee can come down onto the earth. Point those toes back. So we're going to find those big circular movements. Roll to the outer edge of your right foot. Push your hips back. It's awkward. And then back to the sole of the foot. Bend your knee. Inhale, roll to the outer edge. Hips back. Exhale, the sole of the foot down. Bend the knee. Yep. Again, inhale, outer edge. Hips back. Exhale, sole of the foot down and bend. Again. One more. And now roll to the outer edge of your foot. Bring your right hand onto your right thigh. Look over that right shoulder. Some of you might be able to see that left foot very clearly. You can bend that left knee and reach your right hand back for that ankle if you can see it. Kicking that foot back into the hand. If some of you feel like you're not challenging your stretch enough, you could lower that left forearm down onto the earth. So lots of options depending upon where we are in this pose. And let's bring those hands down to the earth inside of that right foot again. Bring the sole of the right foot down, curl the left toes under, let that left knee lift up. We're going to walk the hands back over, all the way back to the left leg, bending that left knee, letting your right leg stay straight. So we're here in a ninja lunge position. So facing towards, yep, that long edge of the mat. There we go. Yep. So Suzanne, turn over to, yep, there it is. We got it. You might be able to lift onto the right heel. Yep. Toes up to the sky. It just depends on your body, where you are with your inner thigh stretch. Do what works for you. Nice. And hands come down. Let's crawl it back to the head of the mat. Pivot all 10 toes forward. Inhale, kick that right leg up and back. One-legged dog. Going right into half pigeon. Right knee to your right wrist. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold right on down to the earth. Yep. Settle in. And if you need to go into half pigeon on your back, if prone doesn't work for your body, all good. Connect into your breath. Yep. Those sighs are great. Relaxing sighs all day long, baby, all day long. As you notice your in-breath moving in your mind, tell yourself just. And as you notice your out-breath moving out, tell yourself be. That in-breath just, the out-breath be. Just be here. And you can stay right here. Or if you want to crawl it up, going into more of a front body stretch, you can crawl your hands into that right knee, lifting your torso up. Bending your left knee, holding that left ankle with your left hand. Maybe hooking that left elbow around the ankle if you can go there. Squeeze into those inner thighs and maybe let that right arm float up to the sky, helping you to find a balance here. Some of you might be able to find that bind, clasping those hands overhead. No matter where you are, inhale, feel your heart lifting up to the sky. Yep. And as you exhale, soften those shoulder blades down your back. And then everybody gently release those hands to the earth. Let's all crawl it up. Curl those left toes under. Let's again inhale the right leg up and back behind you. Kick it up, twist that hip open, nice big stretch. Then exhale, lower that right foot down to the earth, downward dog pose. Inhale, ripple forward, high plank position. Exhale, lower all the way down to the earth. Take your hands around behind your back, interlace your hands. Pull those hands back to peel the chest up, lifting your heart up away from the earth. Let your legs lift up. And as you inhale, feel like your hands are pulling back, lifting your heart up a little bit higher. Can you soften on your exhale, letting your heart melt through? Find that surrender here. One more inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down. Release those arms. Turn your head whichever way. And just let go. Feel your weight melting into the earth. And again, forehead down, interlace those hands behind, pull those hands back, peel the chest up. Reach those legs so far back they float up. And you can do those swimmer kicks with your legs, just kicking those legs up and down. Yep, still finding that ease of your heart melting through those shoulders. And let it all go. Relax to the earth, turning your head the opposite way of which it was the last time. And again, just let go. No need to hold on. Let's bring those hands by the ribs. Engage through the inner thighs. Inhale, peel it up, upward facing dog pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take a nice deep breath in. Let it go. One more. Inhale that left leg up to the sky. Heel to your bum. Twist that hip open. We're not going to flip. Take another inhale. Exhale, left knee into your nose. Inhale, lift it back, twist it open. Exhale, knee outside of left upper arm bone. Hang here. Maybe shift forward into an arm balance or lower the right knee down. Engage into those inner thighs like crazy. You do you. Inhale, reach that left leg back, twist it open. Cross it on over to the right. Kick that leg through. Wild thing. Right arm up to the sky. Engage through those inner thighs. Feel that opening across the right collarbone. Awesome. And then exhale, right hand down, left knee into the nose. Inhale one more time, twist it open, and then left foot steps through. Take a moment, take a pause. Inner thighs are engaged, and then inhale, come on up, crescent warrior. As your arms reach up to the sky, can you soften those shoulders? Can you feel that inhale, that opening up through the front, but that ease down the back? Now let's turn those palms forward. Inhale, reach the arms a little further back. Exhale, fold down, sweep the arms back. Inhale, lift it up, stretch through the front. Exhale, fold, sweep it back. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, fold and sweep. Really nice, everybody. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, fold and sweep. One more time. Inhale, lift it up, and then fly forward, airplane pose. Weight into that left foot. Interlace those hands behind your back, shoulder blades hugging in. Find that ease of the heart softening forward as you reach that right leg back. And then hands to prayer, half moon pose. Right hip twists open, right arm up to the sky. Maybe finding sugar cane pose, bending that right knee, reaching your right hand for the ankle. And then gently release the right hand from the ankle. Bend the left knee, warrior two. Let that right foot just step on back. Hands to your hips or those hips level. And then arms out to your T. Easy shoulders. Ease through the neck. Yep, your eyes are gently looking at that left hand. And seeing if you can soften that right knee a little bit more into your warrior two. Yep. Where do you notice that you're exerting energy and you just don't need to? And let's soften that left knee just a little bit further. And then inhale, straighten the left leg, arms up to the sky. Exhale, bend the left knee, arms float down. Inhale to lift it up. Exhale, soften it down. Maybe that little bounce at the bottom to lift you up. Yep, bend it down. Maybe that little bounce brings you back up. Or not, you can just bend and straighten. Again, what are you tapping into in your body right now? Hopefully the breath, no matter what. One more time, bend it down, and then inhale all the way up. Right hand catches that left wrist, pull the left arm back. Breathe into the left side of the ribs. Inhale all the way up, melt out to triangle pose. And in your triangle pose, you can take that right arm around behind your back. Roll that right shoulder open, breathing across the collarbone. And here in this pose, where can you soften? Where can you find that balance between effort and surrender? And you can reach that right arm back up to the sky. Inhale, come all the way back up. Nice. Turn those toes to the long edge. Inhale, exhale, fold it down. What does your body need in this pose? What is it craving? What is it asking you for? Cultivate that breath no matter where you're going. And if you are inverted, go ahead and bring those feet back down onto the earth. And let's all inhale, halfway lift. Walk the hands over to your left foot. Pivot the toes forward, but your hands are going to be inside of that left foot for lizard lunge. Yep, right knee comes down to the earth. Point those right toes back. And then inhale, roll to the outer edge of your left foot, hips push back. Exhale, sole of the foot down, bend that knee. Inhale, roll, outer edge, hips back. Exhale, sole of the foot down and bend. Again, inhale, roll. Exhale to bend. One more, whole way through. And now just roll to the outer edge of that left foot, left hand to your left thigh. Look over your shoulder, and if you can see that right foot, go ahead and bend the knee and hold on to the ankle. Once you get a grip there, kick the foot back into your hand to expand across your collarbone a little bit more. And if you feel like you need some more challenge, lower that right elbow down to the earth. And gently release, hands back down inside of that left foot. Curl those right toes under. We're going to walk it on over to the right. Left leg stays straight. So lizard, or not lizard lunge, but ninja lunge is an option. You can roll to the back of the heel. So inner thigh stretch, wherever you can go with that inner thigh stretch. Yep. And we're going to crawl it on back to the head of the mat. Take that left foot, inhale, reach it up and back, twist the hip open, and then just right on into half pigeon. No big deal. Bring that knee on down. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold. So left side, half pigeon, that left knee forward or laying onto your back. Settle in. And as you notice that inhale, move in your mind, just. And as you exhale, be. Just be here in this pose. And if you notice your mind wandering, that's great. That means you're practicing mindfulness. That's a good thing. So when and if you notice your mind wandering, just bring it right back. That inhale, just, and that exhale, be. And you're welcome to stay right here, appreciating this stretch. Or if you want to take it into a front body stretch, crawl those hands in, let your torso lift up. You can bend that right knee, reaching your right hand back for the ankle, or maybe hooking that elbow around the ankle. Inner thighs, hug them in. That helps to find that support and stability to reach that left arm up. Maybe binding. Definitely breathing, always. And if you went for the bind, gently release. Everybody crawl those hands in. We're going to curl the right toes under, right knee lifts. One more. Inhale, reach that left leg back, twist that hip open, and lower that left foot down, downward dog. Inhale, ripple forward and out, high plank. Exhale all the way down to the earth. So you can bend both knees and hold on to both ankles or one ankle at a time. Shoulders peel up away from the earth first, and then kick legs or leg back into hand or hands. Inner thighs are hugging in and talking to each other. That inhale to feel that opening through the front body, and that exhale to melt the heart through the shoulders. Can you feel that ease that needs to happen to melt the heart through? Don't force it. And come on down. You can keep those knees bent and just swish the legs side to side. Let it go. And again, holding on ankles or other ankle. Chest peels up first, and then let those legs kick back. Inner thighs talking to each other. Yep. Feel that softening. That give that needs to happen in the front to allow that back to open up and extend. And let it go. Swish those feet side to side. Let's stretch those legs all the way back. And we're going to prop it up onto our elbows. So we're up onto the forearms here in a kind of Sphinx-esque position. So in your Sphinx position, we're going to take the right knee and you're going to bend it out to the side. So the right knee out to the right. And then take your left arm, you're going to thread it on over to the right. And now take your left, you're going to reach it all the way across your body to take you into a spinal twist here. And as you reach yourself open into your spinal twist, don't worry about keeping your right knee glued down to the earth. It's okay to let that right knee lift up away from the ground a little bit. Yep, so keep reaching that right arm open. You're going to roll onto your left hip a little bit. Keep on twisting open. Keep on twisting open. Yep, 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 yep. There we go. Nice. Awesome. Keep going, David. Keep going. Let that right knee lift up, brother. Come on. You got it. You got it. Uh-huh. Nice. There we go. Awesome. That's all right. That's why I'm here. You don't need to know everything. Isn't that nice? Awesome. And now your left arm, so the one that you didn't really move, you're going to let that left arm reach up by your ear. Yep, so reach it overhead, up by your ear. And that's just to get it out of your way so you can roll back over onto your belly. Yep, so rock it on back over to your belly. Let that right knee come back in line with the left knee. Back up onto your elbows. So now we're going to take that left knee over to the left. Your right arm is going to thread over across to the left. And that left arm is going to reach all the way over your head, bringing you into that same big twist. And now some of us know a little bit better that you don't have to stay stuck. Keep on rolling over. Yeah. Awesome. Keep on rolling. We got to, blow our minds every now and again. Every once in a while. Nice. Just wring it out. And now that right arm, you're going to reach that over your head. It's just going to stay on the floor. Just reach it overhead, get it out of your way so you can roll back over onto your belly. Hands by your ribs. Engage through those inner thighs. Inhale, peel it up, upward facing dog pose. Exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. Nice deep breath in. Another deep breath in. And then inhale, get ready to move. Bend those knees, look forward, walk or float, head of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it down. Bend the knees, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands to prayer, twist it on over to your right. Broad collarbones. Look at your knees. Are your knees still bent the same? And then grow your pose. Where do you want to take it? See you, Greg. Maybe bind, bird of paradise, side crow, tons of options. Stay and breathe. That's always an option. Just be in the pose. And if those feet are lifted, 2 feet back to the earth, everybody inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold down. Hook those peace fingers around the big toes. Inhale halfway. Exhale, let that heart soften to the earth. That whole back line stretching. Melt, surrender. Nice. And then release those fingers from the toes. Walk the feet back in if you need to. Inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana. Hands to prayer, twist it on over to your left. Are those knees bent the same? Yep. You can grow that pose if you'd like. And again, it's okay to be here, connecting to your breath. Just be. And 2 feet to the earth. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold it on down. Woo! And you can lift up the front of the feet if you'd like. Slide those hands beneath. Or you can still hook around those big toes if you'd like. Melt it down. Let go of the neck. Let go of the jaw, the forehead. And then release hands from feet. Plant those hands down. Crow pose is an option. Yoga squat, headstand, yogis, playtime. Engaging into our inner thighs, whatever pose you choose, even if it's a yoga squat or if it's the crow on your bum, still engaging into those inner thighs. Broad collarbones. Yes. Light hips and float those legs back. Yes, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Clear it out. One more inhale. Empty out those lungs, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Let's rise up to stand. Reach those arms up to the sky. Right side standing bow pose. So holding on to that right ankle. Left arm up to the sky, and then go for it. Grow your pose. Find that one spot to gaze at. I try to not be in the way. I'll move my way over to the periphery. Don't mind me. Try to soften your heart. Soften your shoulders. Keep the inner thighs strong. And come on out. Switch those arms. Switch those legs. Nice deep breath in, and then go for it. Find your pose. Love hearing the breath, everybody. Keep it going. And come on out. Hands to your chest. One hand right up against your chest, the other hand on top of it. Just taking a moment to feel your heart. Back home to yourself. Back home to your intention, whatever it was, whatever it is now. And let's again, right side, standing bow. Holding on to that right ankle, left arm up to the sky. That inhale to expand through the front body and then kick that right leg back. Soften the right shoulder. Soften that heart forward. One more breath. And inhale, come on out. Switch those arms, switch those legs. That inhale to prepare, and then exhale, go for it. Kick that left leg back. We've got this. That balance between effort and surrender, my favorite pose to find it in. Where can you melt a little bit here? Where can you gather your resources in this pose and simply just be in this pose? And come on out. Hands pressing up against your chest again. Take a moment to connect. Connect into yourself. Connect into this moment. And let's move our way to the head of the mat. Tree pose. So finding that right foot to your left inner thigh. Your foot and your thigh pressing into each other. Your hands to prayer. Find that balance. And then grow your tree. Where do you want to take this tree? Wherever you're taking it, breathe. And 2 feet to the earth. Left foot to that right inner thigh. Foot and thigh pressing into each other. Palms connecting. Take that moment to find stillness. And then grow your tree. Expand this pose. And 2 feet to the earth. Come back towards the head of your mat. And let's inhale, sweep those arms up to the sky. Lift the heart up. Exhale, fold down to the earth. Inhale that ripple out halfway. Exhale, high to low plank. Deep breath in, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's bring the knees down onto the earth. Crawl your hands back and just stand right up onto your knees. And as you're standing up onto your knees, we're going to keep the toes pointed back. Feel that sense of hugging in towards your inner thighs and pulling up to your pubic bone to help drop your tail. Let's bring one hand to our heart and one arm wrapped around behind the back. Unless you know where we're going, you can bring your hands to prayer if you feel comfortable. We're going to take a deep breath in. Exhale, rock it back. Inhale, rock it forward. Exhale, rock it back. So we're trying to stay in one solid piece. So for those of you that feel pretty comfortable in your lower back, you could bring both hands into prayer. If you still want to maintain awareness of what's happening, just switch the arms. Other hand to your heart, other arm around behind your back. That exhale back, that inhale forward. Really feeling that balance front to back that we need right now with this pose. That give and take, that ebb and flow. One more time to rock it back. Come on forward, stay here. Let's curl the toes under. We're going to take the right arm. Inhale, sweep it in front of you up to the sky. Take that right hand back, either to right side of sacrum or right heel. And then inhale that left arm just up to the sky. Feel an inhale, pulling your heart up to your hand. Exhale, soften your shoulder blades. Inhale, feel your heart reaching up to your hand. Soften those shoulder blades. Again, inhale, feel the heart reach and find that ease. Now disconnect your right hand from your heel or sacrum. Left arm sweeps back to sacrum or heel. Right arm up to the sky. Inhale, the heart lifts up to your hand. Exhale, soften those shoulders. Inhale, lift that heart up. Soften the shoulders. Beautiful, everybody. Inhale, find that ease. Now disconnect. Take both arms around behind your back. Interlace your hands. You can point those toes back now if you'd like. Roll those shoulders back. You can stay here, or if you want to reach your hands to your heels, you can. Opening up through that front body. And hands to sacrum. Come on up. Sit down onto your heels. Either toes curled under, toes pointed back, whatever you need to do. Hands to thighs. Let your eyes close for a moment. Just be here. And then rock on over to your hip. Doesn't matter which one. Swing those legs forward. Really is my favorite ab thing. I love water season because I get to do this ab thing. It's like my favorite. It's really an all year round kind of ab thing. Inhale the arms up to the sky. We're going to curl it down just about halfway. Arms sweep forward. Inhale, dive it forward and up. And then exhale, curl it down halfway. Inhale, dive it forward and up. And exhale, curl it down. Again, inhale, dive it forward. Exhale it down. Inhale, dive. Exhale, curl. And you're going where you can. Find your flow. How does it work with your body? And as your energy is starting to maybe dwindle, noticing where you can go. This time, curl all the way down onto your back. Bend the knees, arms by your sides. We're going to do our wave to bridge. Inhale, lift your hips, lift your arms as well. So as your body lifts up, back of the hands touch all the way over your head. Yep. And then exhale, lower your body down. Let your arms lower down so the palms come down. Inhale, lift it up. Back of the hands touch overhead. Exhale, lower it down. We've got it. Yep. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, the wave down. Inhale, let that wave lift you up. Exhale it down. Hands stay down. Inhale, lift your body up. Interlace those hands beneath you. Tuck those shoulders under. And we're pretty primed for wheel. So if you want to go there, bring those hands overhead, fingertips face the shoulders, and lift up. Find your wheel. Inner thighs hugging in whichever pose you're in. That inhale to feel that lift through the front body, that ease through the back body, that give and take, that ebb and flow. One more inhale, exhale all the way down. Swish those knees side to side. Let it go. And knees to the sky, hands overhead, and go for it. Lift up. Inner thighs strong. Where is the surrender needed? Where is the breath needed? Find that area that's really calling your name. Breathe into it. One more inhale, exhale it down. Swish those knees. And knees to the sky, hands overhead, and lift off. We've got this. Keep your breath. Keep the inner thighs strong. Find the surrender. Find the that internal or very audible sigh. What do you need? And come on down. Swish those knees. And again, knees up, hands up, and do it. Go for it. Keep that breath. Find that ease. Is it in the shoulders maybe? Is it in the neck? Is it in the jaw? Where can you let go a little more? Where can you engage a little bit more? One more deep breath in. Come on down. Swish it. Let it go. Let it go. And knees up, hands up. Last one. Lift off. Find your pose. Maybe your legs are lifting up to the sky one at a time if, you want to keep your head. And 2 more breaths wherever you are. And bring it on down. Swish those knees. Let it go. And then feet together, knees out to the side. Find that Supta Baddha Konasana. Let's bring the arms overhead today, connecting your hands overhead, making a little diamond with your arms. Let your whole body sink to the earth. Trust that the earth has got you. Give yourself permission to rest and to be still. And close those knees like a book. Hug those knees into your chest, and let's do some little circles. 3 times one way and 3 times the opposite way. And then we're going to rock back towards the back of the mat and forward towards the front of the mat. So you're going to gain some momentum to lift yourself up onto your buns. So as you come all the way up onto your buns, you're going to bend your knees and bring the soles of the feet onto your mat. Your hands resting right onto your kneecaps. And find a nice tall spine here. Broaden through your collarbones, shoulder blades down your back. And now straighten your arms so that your chest leans back. Keep those collarbones nice and broad. Yep. And you can reach your arms forward. This is a great boat pose right here. Feel that engagement through the inner thighs, zipping towards your pubic bone. You can lift one foot up. Feels pretty good. You can lower that foot down, other foot up. You could lift both feet up, but keep those collarbones broad. You can even bring your hands back behind your thighs just to make sure that the chest is nice and lifted. Good. Broad collarbones. Some of you might be able to straighten the legs. Nice tall spine, collarbones broad. Nice 2 feet down, arms wrap around the shins, forehead to the knees, rock it out. Yep. Yeah, I like it. You can rock back and forward, whatever kind of rock you want to do, And then lift the head up, hands to those kneecaps again. Nice open heart. Straighten those arms, lean it back. Reach the arms. You can lift those legs if you're going there. It's okay to keep the feet down, and it's okay to just do a little march back and forth with the legs. You can kind of keep going with that. If you are lifted up, we're going to take it down into a low boat and then back up into high boat. Check. You can bring a foot down. Just make sure that your chest is nice and open. And then back down. Yep, low boat. Back up into your high boat. Check in. Is the collarbones broad? Yep. And back on down low. And back up high. Check in. Collarbones broad. I got to do it. And again, one more time. Low. And last time high, check in and feet down. Wrap those arms around the shins, forehead to the knees. Nice little rock here, side to side. And let that head lift up. We're going to curl it all the way back down onto our backs. Hug those knees into the chest, circle it around a little bit, give yourself a little break, a little comfort. That's really all it's about. We're just comforting ourselves right now. That's it. Isn't that nice? And legs up to the sky. You're going to point through your toes, arm options. They can be down to either side of you. You can bring your hands next to your ears, bringing your chin up to your chest. You could also reach your arms beyond your legs. So lots of options here. Keep those toes pointed. Take an inhale. Exhale, let your right leg lower down and hover. Inhale, let it lift. Exhale that left leg. Inhale to lift. Exhale the right. Inhale, lift. Exhale the left. Keep going. As you lower the leg, there should be no space between your lower back and the earth. So that exhale to lower, you're melting your belly button into your spine as you lower the leg. Yep. One more time, right leg. Last time, left leg. Hug those knees in, lower the head, and comfort, little rock. And bring your feet down onto the earth. We're going to lift up into a bridge pose just to stretch open the front body, stretch open those abs. Lift it up into your bridge, interlace those hands beneath. Nice big stretch for that front body. And release those hands, come on down. Hug the knees in. So we've got an inversion option. You can stay on your back for leg up the wall pose, shoulder stand. If you want to find some other inversion, you might want to rock yourself up, finding a wall or, space to do headstand, handstand. So go for it, yogis. Where do you want to take it? You can be on your back with the legs straight up to the sky. See some of you with blocks under your sacrum, definitely an option. Shoulder standers, you can take that right ankle, cross it in front of your left ankle and hoist those legs up to the sky. And then cross left ankle in front of the right, hoist those legs up, and then feet right on next to each other. Breathe. Those of you in leg up the wall pose, how can you find softening through your legs? And shoulder standers, find Baddha Konasana legs here, so your feet together and your knees bending out to the sides. Yep, so feet together in a prayer, knees out. Yep. And then let your knees close together like a book and let the knees just touch onto your forehead. Just a moment to come back home to your intuition. And you can stay right here with your knees to your forehead or stretch those legs overhead for plow pose. Maybe even bending those knees around the ears for deaf man's pose if you're going there. And all other inverters, let's work our way onto our back. Shoulder standers, gently curl it back down onto your backs. Let's all snuggle those knees into the chest. Little rocks. And then let's let both knees drop on over to the right. You can cross your left leg over top of your right leg, kind of like eagle legs, to get a deeper twist if you'd like. Left arm reaches to the left, turning your head to the left. Yep. Just wringing it out. No need to hold on to anything else right now. Let it go. And you can rock it back over onto your back. Both knees over to the left. You can let that right leg cross over top of your left leg like eagle legs. And that right arm reaches to the right. Melting into this twist. And you can rock it back over onto your back. Hug those knees into your chest. And we're going to give ourselves one more bridge pose, bringing your feet down onto the ground, lifting up into your bridge. This is that little baby fish bridge. So as you lift up into your bridge pose, interlace your hands like crazy underneath of you. Really, really tuck those shoulders under. And then you're going to lower your torso down on top of your arms. So you end up pinning your arms underneath of your torso. And as you pin your arms underneath, gently uninterlace your hands, but keep those arms underneath of you. So you should feel this puffing open of your chest. That's great. You can keep your legs bent or you can stretch your legs all the way long. Oops, sorry about that. Feel that inhale, that lifting and opening through your chest. That exhale, that softening of the shoulder blades down the back. That inhale to feel that opening through the chest. That ease of the shoulder blades down the back. Find that softening here. The chin is still in towards your chest here, giving you a length to the back of your neck, helping us with that tendency of that head forward posture. And then re-bend those knees. Press the feet down to get those arms out from beneath of you. And now the trick is we're going to find happy baby pose. But with our happy baby pose, try to keep your spine nice and long. So how can you maintain length? So reaching your hands for your feet. Reach your breastbone towards the back of your mat. Reach your sits bones towards the head of the mat to elongate your spine. And then go ahead and rock side to side, massaging open that lower back. And then release feet to the earth. Swish those knees side to side. And let those legs stretch all the way long onto your mat. Let your arms reach up to the sky and just shake out your arms, your elbows, your wrists. And let your arms relax down by your side, your palms up to the sky. Adjust those shoulders, adjust your hips. And let's take a nice full breath in and let another full breath in. Give yourself this gift of stillness, this gift of rest. And as you notice that inhale moving in your mind, tell yourself just, and as you exhale, be. That inhale, just, and the exhale, be. Just being here. Nothing else to do, nowhere else to go. Simply just be. And when you catch your mind wandering, lovingly, gently, bring it back. That's part of the process. That's part of that ebb and flow. And I'll let you know in just a bit when we can start to come back into movement. Just be. And before we start to invite movement back into the body, come back to that intention, tapping into your wisdom. Wisdom is the lesson of the winter season. And as you tap into your wisdom, asking yourself how you can better discern when to give, when to receive, and when to hold back entirely. That ebb and flow of life is always going to be there. How can you accommodate with that flow in a way that keeps that rhythm of your own nature intact? What is that vision of your year? And how can you maintain your energy, your resources, and your reach in the best way possible for yourself? Whatever is there, deep in your breathing, move your fingers, your toes, bend your knees and hug them all the way into your chest. Find that little rock side to side, those circles, massaging open that lower back and sacrum. And we're going to rock on over to the left side, keeping us in that quieter, more yin side of self, turning the forehead down onto your mat, moving the left shoulder if you need to. The center of the forehead is our third eye, our intuitively aware center. As you tap into that intuition, gently lift on up, coming into a cross-legged position that works for your body. Or if there's another way that you need to sit that makes it comfortable for you. Allow your hands to rest onto your knees or into your lap in a way that works for your arms and your shoulders. Feeling a lift through the spine, the eyes gently closed. And just allow your breath to move in and to move out, nice and easily on its own, not being forced, just noticing. And bring your awareness into your body, your whole body. And as you get that sense of the entire body, now bring your awareness into your legs and tell your legs to rest. And bring your awareness into your pelvis. Tell your pelvis and your hips to rest. Feeling the contact to the earth, to the support beneath you. And telling your torso to rest. Allowing your shoulders, your arms, your elbows, your forearms and wrists to rest. Your hands and your palms and your fingertips to rest. And your head and your neck resting. Tapping into that stillness, that ease, and bringing your awareness back into that breath, just gently moving in and moving out. Bringing that awareness at the tips of the nostrils. Noticing that as the air moves in, it's cool or cooler, and as it moves out, it's warm or warmer. Just noticing that contrast. And now as you notice that inhale moving in your mind, tell yourself so. And as you exhale, tell yourself hum. That inhale, so. The exhale, hum. Just allowing those sounds to cycle through your mind. So hum. And yes, the mind might wander off. And as you catch it, that inhale, so the exhale, hum. A few more moments. And now inhale, let your arms reach up to the sky, gather your palms together, and bring them all the way down to heart center. Open your hands like a book and bring the heel of your palms up to your eyes, allowing the heel of your palms just to gently rest into your eyes, connecting back into your intention, back into your vision, back into that ebb and flow and finding that balance. And the divine light within me, recognizes and honors the divine light within each and every one of you. Namaste. Thank you, everybody. Nicely done. If you have any questions,